Hello everyone, it's Leanne here, and it's been a little while since I've done a live video, and I just had some inspiration popping to do a little video and thought I'd say hi. And excuse me, I was just moving some things around. I'm a little out of breath. Anyways, so part of this video was inspired simply by just, when you find yourself in those places of feeling like there's nothing to be happy about, you can't find joy anywhere. I wonder where you can create that within, and how can you cultivate more of that? What would you desire more of in your life? And so for me, there's a few things that are going to be mentioned on this video. And one interesting thing, and you may have seen it already, is I created this horse painting. So it was interesting. I just, one day I was like, I would really love to paint a horse. And then I just said, okay, universe, I wonder whose horse I would like to paint, and where's this horse going to come from? I don't have a horse to paint. And so all of a sudden I saw this photo pop up on Facebook, a friend that I have on Facebook, and her horse picture photo that she took popped up. And so I ended up just, creating this painting out of that. You can see all that there. Looks like you probably can. Out of that photo. And so that was super fun just to create that and be in that space of ask and receive. And if you'd like something in your life to show up, and maybe, that's funny, maybe people don't have that on their bucket list of things they'd like to do in their life, paint a horse. For me, that was one of them. I was like, I really want to paint a horse, and it would make me, so I just love it. And it did. It brought me so much joy to paint that. So that's going to be shipping off pretty soon here. I'm going to be shipping that to Ashley very soon. So another thing is I'm going to take you outside. So another thing that I've always desired and loved are sunflowers. So I'm going to take you out to my backyard, and it's going to be really bright when I go in the sun, so I'll just chat a little bit about it first. Sunflowers, they've always brought me so much joy. And then had the awareness. Oh, and sweet peas too. My grandma and grandpa planted sweet peas, and my mom did as well in her garden. And I thought, you know what, why not plant some of these beautiful flowers if I've loved them so much, and why not plant them? And what's stopping me? So anyways, I planted some, and I'm going to take you out and show you some beautiful, joyful sunflowers today. So here's some more joy that you can see them on there. And then you can see there's some nice sweet peas in the back here. That I planted along the fence, and then I'll walk over to the garden and show you a couple of the really big sunflowers that are now they're kind of they're pretty much done their life. So, but I'll show you those. And I've showed you before, probably when they were actually in bloom. This guy, he's starting to hunker over, and I'm waiting. I don't know if anybody knows a lot about sunflowers. When do am I to cut this head off? I'm going to probably research this a little bit more. And because obviously there's some seeds in there that I'm going to be using for next year to plant some more sunflowers. So that's one sunflower, and he's pretty big. So I'm waiting. I'm not sure if I'm going to cut that head off to get the seeds out, or I'll just wait and see if they dry out a little bit more on there. They also don't have a full seed in them yet, so I'm waiting for the seed to get full. And so another way, look, there's another big sunflower here. Just going to stand underneath it. It's super tall. It's like, I'm going to stand back and show you how tall this one is. It almost goes, see how tall that one is? So awesome. So anyways, those are a couple other ways that I just created some joy. And it's like, in our lives, sometimes we think we're waiting for the person to come along and create the joy. We're waiting for the thing to come along and create the joy. And it's like, what if you actually can create the joy that you desire? And it's just asking those questions. Oh, there's some more sweet peas that I planted over here. Just simply asking the question of like, what would I like to have more of in my life right now? Something else that brings me joy is walking on my bare feet on the grass in my backyard. So here I am. There's the toes. There's the grass. And just asking those questions. And another, interesting thing, I'm a mom. I've got 2 young girls. You might know that as well if you see some of my posts. My daughters are 7 and 5. I coached my oldest daughter's ringette team last year. And this year, and I also play on an adult team. So with the whole COVID situation, at first they weren't allowing, you to be on 2 different cohorts. So I was in the choose mode. Okay, well, what do I choose now? Am I going to choose to, coach her team? Am I going to choose to play myself? And as mamas, parents, whoever, I think sometimes we can feel like we have to make this choice of, we have to choose for our kids and do everything for our kids. And we can almost make those choices out of feeling like guilty, like, well, if I don't do it, who else is going to do it? And it's like, actually, what else is possible? And for me, playing on my adult ringette team was super important, something that I love, something that just brings me so much joy. And I said to my husband, I said, you know what, this is not something that I would like to give up. I would really like to continue. And he's like, I know this brings you so much joy. This is something that you need to do for your mental health. And so it's like, what if, our mental health is really also creating and choosing more of what brings us joy, and allowing that to flow in from different places, and also recognizing it. And if you're a parent, then it's like, and if you don't feel like you are doing some things for yourself, where can you do more things for yourself as well? Like, where can you invite in that space? Maybe you even just taking a walk brings you that joy. Going for a walk in nature and doing something every day even that just sparks joy for you. Maybe it's, I don't know, coloring, or there's all those adult coloring books. Maybe, it's painting. Maybe you've even wanted to take up painting or something. And it's like, well, what if now's the time to just play and create and ask, what can I choose now that would be fun for me? And universe, show me who would like to show up in my life to help me create this fun that I desire. And because maybe there's people that are going to show up to help you. For instance, my husband is now coaching my oldest daughter, is ringette, and so he's helping with that, and so that's really fun. And now they've changed some rules. So anyways, and I'm now coaching my youngest daughter because now they've changed the cohort rules. So anyways, that's a whole nother topic in itself. And it's like, I wonder for you today, if you're feeling like you're in a place where you can't see anything to be happy about or joyful, where can you create that? The universe desires to help you in creating this, and where can you ask and receive? And where can you plant those seeds of possibilities? So for me, again, literally planting seeds of possibilities that are going to grow and bring you joy. So you don't always know how it's going to show up. Just ask those questions, keep asking, keep choosing, keep creating, and keep doing at least something that brings you some joy. And I wonder what that would contribute to you, create to you in your life. And wishing you a beautiful, beautiful day from my sunny, very sunny backyard to you. Bye for now.